Hey y'all, so I'm going to explain boundaries from the perspective of chemistry. Because as a spiritualist, it can get kind of woo-woo to talk about energy this and energy that, but you're not really understanding that it's a fundamental concept and it's not just something somebody made up. So from the perspective of chemistry, you have solids and you have liquids, right? If something is solid, it cannot be passed through. And remember, this is relevant because everything is made from atoms, right? So when we're talking about boundaries, we're not just talking about energy. We're talking about the way that everybody's atoms are interacting with each other, right? So if you have a solid, it cannot be passed through. So somebody with solid boundaries cannot be passed through, right? Unless you break it or shred it. You have to do something extreme to shred the atoms because they're so solidly packed together. Whereas with the liquid, it's easily passed through. If I drop something in here, it now is part of the liquid and will be difficult, if not impossible, to separate at that point. You can think of boundaries the same way. And even if you are a person to have more flexible boundaries as a liquid, always make sure that you have a container. Because the container, in a literal way, is the solid. That's your boundary. That's going to protect your flexibility, your liquidity. So these are people, for example, that are like really strict and rigid with other people, but like with their family or with their friends, they're open, they come alive, right? So you have to decide what type of person you want to be. Do you want to be the person who's just solid, period, and cannot be passed through without extreme force? Or do you want to be the person who's more fluid and just has a container to protect them? Remember, people who are fluid that don't have a solid outside boundary to protect them, like for example, a solid social circle, a masculine, a protector, a bodyguard, something, they're going to get easily damaged. And it's going to be very, very hard, if, like I said, if not impossible, to get the things out and bring it back to its original form. But you are a human. Even if you are solid, as I said, something can still, with great force, break your shit, right? So what do you do in that point? You want to come to me and book a factory reset cleanse, because I'll get you right back together. It's going to pull everything out, make you feel brand new again. Let me know if you need me. Love you. See you soon.